Multiple WWE superstars could be headed for the door, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check out what's new with Jeff Hardy, TNA's partnership, and more. Starting things off with the high-profile WWE names that could be in danger of walking out of the door in the near future. Those two stars being Ricochet and Natalya. The news about Ricochet's alleged plans broke a few days ago and claimed that he was planning on testing the free agency market when he becomes a free agent later this summer. Reports claim that WWE is already in the full swing of things for when it comes to writing Ricochet off of WWE television. He recently dropped his WWE Speed Championship, and there's rumors going around now that WWE could use Braun Breaker to help Ricochet exit the company. Reports claim that the plan is allegedly for Braun Breaker to absolutely destroy Ricochet with a brutal beatdown, so bad that Ricochet won't be seen again in a WWE ring after that goes down. It's also being highly reported that Ricochet is most likely going to end up in AEW. As far as things go with Natalya, she's coming up on the end of her deal, and things aren't looking so good for her either. Reports claim that Natalya has been offered a new deal, but is yet to sign it. And according to some cryptic teasers she's shooting out across her social media platforms, she's making it sound like she'll be done with WWE the second this current deal expires. One of these teasers included a post of Natalya saying that she really likes Taylor Swift's song So Long London, and how she said that Taylor gets it. In the lyrics of that song, Natalya highlighted, there's some interesting lyrics Taylor Swift has there that appears to relate to Natalya's current contract situation. Those lyrics being, quote, I'm just mad as hell cause I love this place. For so long London. Had a good run. End quote. So reading in between the lines from that post, fans get really the sense that Natalya is giving the early signs that she doesn't expect to reach a new deal with WWE this summer either. We'll have to see how these current contract situations continue to be handled, because those two would obviously be big losses for WWE. Now let's get into what appears to be some exciting developments for WWE and TNA collaborations. Over the last few months, there's been a lot of hype for this partnership between both companies. The only issue was that nothing was really happening in the collaboration outside of Jordynne Grace coming to WWE. And Jordynne Grace is a great talent and a pleasure to watch in the ring. But the fans were seriously waiting to see if this collaboration would grow into something bigger, or if it'll only consist of Jordynne Grace coming over and nothing more outside of that. Well, NXT Battleground appeared to give everyone the development and hope that they were looking for. During the NXT Women's title match between Grace and Perez, Tatum Paxley would make an appearance to try and steal the TNA Knockouts Championship from ringside, but before Tatum could escape with it, it was Dana Brooke who made a surprising return to WWE television in order to stop Tatum from taking it. And of course, Dana Brooke isn't really Dana Brooke anymore, since she now goes by Ash by Elegance in TNA. And commentary even addressed this matter when they called her Dana at first, but then corrected themselves to use her new TNA name. And it appears that this is the big development in the collaboration that everyone was waiting for, because now it seems like obviously there's more story to tell there. And we'll see a continuation here to quite possibly the first ever WWE and TNA cross-company storyline. Ash by Elegance helped Grace in a big way by stopping Tatum Paxley from escaping with the TNA Knockouts title. So it looks like the explanation for Ash's actions and appearance at NXT Battleground could be revealed on an upcoming edition of TNA, while an explanation for Tatum Paxley wanting the TNA Knockouts Championship could be revealed on an upcoming edition of NXT. And eventually it could all lead to both stories crossing over and having Paxley versus Grace for the Knockouts Championship. And considering that Tatum would be contending for a TNA title, it would make a lot of sense for Grace to have the home court advantage and have that match take place in TNA. So things are finally heating up with this collaboration, and it appears that Tatum Paxley could have the honor of being the first WWE superstar to head over to TNA for a special match as a part of this partnership. And just like how we saw Ash by Elegance make a quick WWE cameo return, it'll be very cool to see if more of these could take place in the future as well. Matt Hardy took to his socials this week to announce that his brother, Jeff Hardy, has been cleared for action and how he's about to be a free agent. According to Matt, Jeff Hardy's AEW deal is done in mid-June, meaning that Jeff's days away from entering the free agency market. Of course, it's a bit late in his career, but Jeff Hardy is still an iconic name in the wrestling industry. So if he's fully healthy and focused on in the ring, he'll be a big pickup for anyone out there. Matt Hardy has done some work recently for TNA, so maybe it's possible that Jeff Hardy could be heading back over there to join his brother as well. And considering that this WWE and TNA partnership is going very well, who knows if the Hardys could even end up making a WWE cameo return in the future as well. Randy Orton has quietly gone missing since the King and Queen of the Ring event in May. Thankfully, no big injury has been reported for Randy Orton, so it's possible that this little hiatus is just a little break for him and he'll be back soon. It does seem like Randy has several paths open for him when he does return. The first one obviously being for Gunther. Gunther defeated Randy Orton for the crown in a controversial fashion after it appeared that Randy's shoulders were off the mat for the 3 count. There won't be another match for the crown itself, but Triple H did confirm that Orton and Gunther will meet in an ordinary exhibition match in the near future to just squash that controversy. So that's one return path right there for Randy Orton. Maybe that match could take place at Money in the Bank or a bigger event like that. The other return path for Randy Orton is for him to re-enter the story against the Bloodline. Kevin Owens is still wearing his RKO shirt on Smackdown, so that's a nice little hint that Randy's return may involve saving Kevin from a future Bloodline attack. Some fans are even thinking we could see a completely different Randy Orton when he returns. Maybe a Randy Orton that's back on a major rampage. Randy just got screwed out of the King's crown when his shoulders clearly weren't on the mat, so maybe that has him a bit furious. He also had to miss some time after that match, so maybe that has him fuming as well. So what if Randy Orton comes back looking to take everyone out and have no friends at all? That could be another potential direction as well. And we also can't forget that before anything happened in the King of the Ring tournament, Randy Orton did have that backstage Smackdown segment where he was staring down the WWE title, clearly thinking about what it would be like to take that title off of Cody Rhodes. So if Randy Orton does return in a complete rage mode, it does look like his ultimate goal will be getting a WWE Championship match against Cody Rhodes. Remember that Randy was supposed to get a one-on-one match against Roman Reigns earlier in the year at Royal Rumble, but he got his singles match against Roman ruined after LA Knight and AJ Styles joined the fold to make it a fatal 4-way match. Maybe all those months later, Randy finally gets his singles match for the WWE title, and it'll be against Cody Rhodes, potentially on a grand stage like SummerSlam. So it's looking like it could be a very busy summer for Randy Orton coming up. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.